If you go see The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere, are you actually seeing The Wizard of Oz? That's the question I've been asking myself as more details come out about this production. And the way I'm thinking about it is, if you go to one of those Van Gogh projection installation things, are you actually seeing a Van Gogh? From what I've seen so far, The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere should be called a Wizard of Oz experience at the Sphere. I was cautiously optimistic when this was announced because there are so many archived materials that artists could have used to help expand the movie to fit the Sphere. Artists could have been brought in to expand the beautiful painted backdrops to fit a larger space, and we could have used CGI along with blueprints and set photos to replicate and expand some of the different set elements. But instead, it looks like generative AI has turned the iconic designs into generic slop. The beautiful patchwork hills of Oz have been replaced with what looks like stock images of mountains. The iconic shape of the Emerald City sits at a slant on a lopsided hill, and Technicolor Munchkinland is overwhelmed by a flat blue sky. You will still see the iconic performances, but to me, The Wizard of Oz is the sum of its parts. I don't think you can smooth out the makeup designs of Jack Dawn and call it The Wizard of Oz. I don't think you can replace the special effects of Buddy Gillespie and call it The Wizard of Oz. And I don't think you can replace the work of set painters and art directors on Cedric Gibbons' design team and call it The Wizard of Oz. We are living in a time where we demand to see media however and wherever we want. Broadway shows are viewed through bootlegs, TV shows are viewed on tiny phone screens, and our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter from TikTok. But when they announced that they cut nearly 30 minutes off the runtime of the film, that was the nail in the coffin for me. It made me think back to when MGM almost cut Over the Rainbow, and what we would have lost if they did. I think we should ask, what do audiences lose when they see this version? I understand that we need to adapt to modern times. I try to do that myself, breaking Hollywood history down into bite-sized chunks. But I think if we say you're going to see The Wizard of Oz, you should be seeing all of The Wizard of Oz. Not the 75-minute version that maximizes the number of showings you can do in a day, not the version that cuts out the work of hundreds of people, and not the version that sacrifices the artistry of the original in order to serve as a showcase for generative AI. I hope these were all early renderings and empty fears, and that this production proves me wrong, but I doubt it will.